ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. Yesterday's blaze dealing a big blow to the local track and field community. We get an update tonight from Charles Fisher.
A day after fire destroyed the announcers' booth here at the original Thomas A. Robinson Track and Field Stadium, it was business as usual as the Nassau Christian Academy Crusaders held their inter-house meet. With the fire now contained, visibly more than 80% of the building destroyed. National Sports Authority General Manager Jeffrey Beckles.
The fact that we lost the building, as I said yesterday, isn't really going to set back our opportunity to continue to work on our regular operations. So we will continue our assessments of the damage, and obviously we'll have a very rapid plan put together very shortly. The building is destroyed for all intents and purposes. We look forward to working with our colleagues in the various ministries to do a quick assessment to find a very rational, reasonable approach to restoring it, and of course with all of our efforts, our intentions are to improve whenever we have these opportunities to build.
Also on hand Monday surveying the damage was B3's president, Rosamond Carey.
What we saw was that you see the damage there is all contained in the middle. This section right here to the right is where they actually do the announcing, and this is where they do the timing. What has happened is that the sound system and the timing system has all been practically destroyed. They did say that, however, that some of the equipment was contained in fireproof cases, so we can't actually go into the building right now because the fire investigators said that there's still some smoldering, so we can't go in. So we wouldn't know the extent of the damage to those systems.
As lots of meets are scheduled to be held at the stadium, adjustments will have to be made.
What it will impact, though, is the athletes who need those automatic timing at Carifta trials. So we will not be here at this stadium for Carifta trial. We'll be over at the main stadium. That was one of the adjustments that was made, and we're grateful for NSA for making those concessions. What it will impact would be one of the biggest meets that we would have, which would be the Club Monica meet. That's Friday and Saturday, and kids are gearing up, using those meet to see, the coaches are using those meet to see where their athletes are and how to tweak their athletes for the trials. And so we're now trying to figure out how best we can get a timing system in rather than using hand times.
For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
A number of Bahamians on the track and field circuit abroad over the weekend. Let's start the Clemson Invitational. Penn State's Kiana Aubrey 4th in the 200 and 23.75. She's also 6th in the 60 and 7.43. Purdue's Carmisha Cox also in the deuce, finishing 7th in 24.11. Her teammate Tamar Green 7th in the triple jump, a distance of 47 feet 6 inches. Bianca Shore competing unattached, 3rd in the women's long jump, leaping 21 feet 2 inches. Warren Fraser 3rd in the 60 final, 6.69. Alonzo Russell, he won the 400, 46.38. O.J. Ferguson came around 5th in that event, 47.39. Cameron Parker 7th, 47.62. Parker also 5th in the 200, 21.77. At the Texas A&M quad meet, Padria Seymour now competing for the University of Texas, 3rd in the 60 hurdles, 8.34. Indiana's Giles Eddy, and he won the high jump at the Gladstein Invitational, a clearance of 6.9.5. At the Vanderbilt Invitational, Auburn's Xavier Coakley, 3rd in the 60 hurdles, 7.85. Janae Ambrose, she stepped up to the quarter. She was 5th there in 54.91. On to the Simmons Harvey quad meet in Arkansas. Laquan Nairn, he won the long jump there. He soared 24 feet 11 1/4 inches. Meantime, at the Mark Culligan Memorial in Nebraska, Houston's Breanne Bethel, she won the 60-meter dash in a time of 7.37. She was also 2nd in the deuce in 23.78. Back here at home, the Junior Baseball League of Nassau officially opening its 29th season on Saturday at St. Andrew's Field of Dreams. Looking to make some noise this year will be the Snapple Thundercats in the T-ball division and the Joan Bull Astros in the 9-10 minor league division.
We finished preseason #1, so we have a good chance as any to win the division.
At this level, I would say most of our kids are a little bit ahead of where they should be, and I'm very, very happy with the progress we've shown so far.
The BAISS private school basketball season playing some makeup games on Saturday at the C.I. Gibson Gym. Our Julian Gibson was courtside.
Benson Princeville Junior Boys might be the team to beat in private school basketball. They beat Sac Junior Boys on Saturday 59-48, thanks to the big man in the middle. He had it going on, Deante Dean.
Coach gave us some plays. We went out there and we executed it well. We got me the ball. I went to work.
Well, you got some big blocks there too.
Yes, sir.
What's the potential for this team? How far you believe you could go and what y'all need to work on to win it all?
We had to work on our defense, and I think we can make it a championship.
For the losing Sackers, they came out flat like a flat tire.
You know, we didn't have a lot of bodies today, and we didn't have enough bodies on the inside to battle, especially with the big guy. I think pretty much from an offensive standpoint, well, for them, I mean, he was just hurting us inside, and I think they went to work on the inside, especially with us in the foul trouble, so I think that's where they capitalized a lot on their points in the game.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
From the pro basketball ranks, swingman Torrington Cox, he's signed to play in Iraq. He'll see his first taste of action on Thursday. Cox is quite experienced. His career has allowed him to play in 10 different countries spanning Asia, Latin America, Africa, and of course North America. As for our ballers who were on the court over the weekend, Michael Carey Jr. 15 points to lead Seville of France to a 75-71 win, while Tia Roll a double-double, 10 points and 12 rebounds for Edremit in Turkey. They lost 76-56. Kadeem Colby finishing with 4 points and 8 rebounds to help Akita of Japan to a victory, 76-64. Shaquille Clare, meantime, he had 5 points for Pully in Switzerland. They lost there 105-74. The South Andros Basketball League, they had action over the weekend as well. South Andros High, they won 83-72 over Rolls Busing. Menelik Smith had 32 points in the win. Cavano Parker adding 27. John Woodside 24 in the loss. The Bluff Young Ballers also in the win column, 75-64 over the Kemps Bay Lions. Dario Kemp finishing up with 24 points in the win. Quinton Ferguson 19 in the loss. Action there picks back up again tomorrow. The New Providence Basketball Association has action tonight. One team noticeably absent in Division I this year is the Cybots. Coach Wade Watson says there's a number of reasons why he pulled out, but one stands out above the rest.
I've been coaching since 1999. I've never won a Coach of the Year. You believe that? I got I'd say about 15, 20 pennant trophies on my wall at home. I've never won a Coach of the Year, and it's all because, you know, guys decide that they're going to vote who's the Coach of the Year. And when I win the whole thing, someone has improved that year, so they gave it to that person.
There's a new sheriff in town in the Bahamas Golf Federation. Neil Miller has taken over the president's post from Glenn Archer.
It is a lot of work. Luckily for me, I served 2 years on his board, so I was able to get some insights on a lot of stuff that I had questions about. So it isn't as hard as I thought it would be because they're still there assisting me wherever needed.
The Farmers Key Class C Regatta is next up on the sloop sailing calendar. Whitty K will be in the field.
Farmers Key is going to be great again this year. We've been going to Farmers Key, the Whitty K that is, for the last 7 years. We've enjoyed it. We've won a few. We've lost a few. Cecil and Bird and those guys, they do a great job organizing it. And we're really looking forward to some great competition between the Bull Reds, the Golden Girl, Smashy, Termites. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let everybody come to Farmers Key first Friday in February. We'll be there.
That will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.